Hi there, Tracy here, and I have a layout in process called Photobomb. And I cracked myself up because in my last video that I used a Scraptastic kit, I said, okay, well, the next one I use will be, that I wanted to kill that last kit, that October kit, before I dug into a new one. But then I had the new March Scraptastic kit, and it had the perfect papers for this particular set of pictures that I've actually been saving. I've had them set aside, and I knew I wanted the title to be Photobomb, and it's this picture from last summer of my daughter. She totally photobombed this picture and thought she was so funny, and it was hysterical, and these papers just went perfectly. So as soon as I saw that big one that says, click click and big wording about taking a picture, it just was perfect. And then I had this template that I just recently got as well. It's called Splat. And so here I'm looking through my mists. I'm gonna use I believe I end up using Heidi Swap. No, actually it's not a Heidi Swap. It's either Pinstripe maybe that I use. So I use a darker Mr. Huey's Mister. And one of them barely showed. I think one of them I was using like Pony or something, and then the other one is Pinstripe, and that one shows. And then I'm going to go over this. I'm going to sprinkle some white paint that I have, just a watered down paint. I don't know, maybe I'm looking for it right now. There we go. And now I'm going to layer these papers. Those were cut out from one paper sheet, and I don't know the name of it. I totally apologize for that. And right now, even the line is escaping my mind, or who designed it or anything. But anyway, that I use a couple of those, but I just went ahead and cut them all out so that now they're all cut out for the future. And then that paper that says Smile and Click is October Afternoon, and it's called Click. And then I'm going to use that word bubble paper. That's a basic gray also, and it's a basic gray, and it's called Capture. It's the Capture line, and it's called Our Story. Sheesh, spit it out, girl. And then the stripe, diagonal stripe that I'm outlining right now is My Mind's Eye, and it's the Now and Then collection, and it's called Happenings. So I'm going ahead and using my medium, I believe. Yes. I think that's medium. Might be the small, to outline all the edges here. And then I think I'm going to glue them down like this. I really wanted that gray Smile and Click, that paper, to really show and be sort of loud for this layout, because I really like it, and it was perfect for these pictures. And now I'm going to go through embellishments and arrange a little before I go ahead and glue everything down. I realized I forgot I had done that. Usually I don't do that. Usually I'll go ahead and glue the main papers down just because it's easier. You don't keep on accidentally moving things. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't quite sure with how I had it arranged yet. So I am going to use that paper right there, Snapshots of a Great Day. And then I'm going to use that other square on the right that says Smile. And then all these little cutouts are from the Scraptastic kit as well. There we go. I like the color of that one worked perfectly to pull out the orange from the diagonal paper. And then that little wood embellishment that says photo, that is the beginning of my figuring out that's going to be where I'm going to do the title. I knew I wanted it to say Photobomb. That was going to be my title. And then it just so happened that it had that wood embellishment in it that said photo. And it's funny too because it also has that Photobomb there, that die cut, but I don't end up using it, even though it seems like it would be the perfect cutout for this, but I don't know, didn't work for me visually. So creating a little cluster up at the top left there. Now moved back down to the bottom right. It's funny, I still haven't glued all my papers down. Or maybe I did and I missed it as I was chatting away here. Oh no, it was just there. Yeah, there we go. That is definitely not the way I usually do things, but I don't know. I laugh at myself because for me to say the way I usually do things, it's kind of funny because I don't know. I feel like I'm just all over the place. There is no, this is the way I usually, when it comes to scrapbooking. I think I have my own personal style, but anyway, now I'm looking through letters to try and figure out for the word bomb. I think I'm searching through my thickers right now, trying to find, there we go. Oh yeah, I had finally turned the camera off because I realized I was taking forever. So, but I like these letters, so I'm going to go with that. With an exclamation, I believe, yes. Love those stickers. I don't have them in front of me, so, and I did not write things down this time. If you really want to know them, I will just, leave a message or a comment, and I will look them up for you. So the little wood camera at the bottom right, that came in the kit too. That was part of the wood embellishments from the kit. Just using Aleene's to tack those down. And then I'm going to put that little sticker, it says my favorite. And then I'm going to use one of the arrows from this Daily Flash cardstock stickers. Those came in the kit as well. And gluing down that frame, that was perfect. It says oh snap. This was the perfect kit for these pictures. I could not resist. So I jumped all the way from October into the brand new March kit. put that heart down. That came in the kit too, wood embellishment. And now I'm just using some of the Aleene's that's in those little fine tipped container to glue these down, because thickers just end up floating on the layouts if I don't. I pretty much now, it's standard that I glue down thickers, unless they're ones that I know stick real well. Like the foam ones tend to be real sticky, so those I don't usually need to glue down. And these badges, again, I don't know if I said, oh, I have one. That badge came from the Scraptastic kit, and everything up there, pretty much everything on this layout. Let me see. Other than those one thickers, yeah, everything is from the Scraptastic kit. Oh, but I do put some enamel dots, and those are from, excuse me, from my stash. I haven't put them yet, but. And I am going to outline Photobomb because it was getting a little bit lost, because it's on all those loud papers. So I used the medium pencil to go ahead and outline those so it would really show. And that just helps it stand out a little bit more. And I outline those. Here I'm outlining them a second time. The two square papers as well. Again, helping everything stand out, and up there too. I think I said pencil earlier. I meant pen. The medium pen Faber-Castell, or however you say that. And here's the enamel dots I'm going to put down. I use 3 different colors. Love those enamel dots. They are just such the perfect finishing touch. I'm addicted to those. I think that's it. I'll show some stills here. Oh, cutting off the edges. There we go. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.